already know if you go to see the school nurse, she's gonna give you a pat on the back and a fucking ice pack.
School nurses will give you like a Band-Aid, a Twinkie, an ice pack, and a note back to class, bro.
Where have you been?
The Struggles of Being Sick by Grimy. So let's go ahead and see the struggles of being sick. I asked y'all this before. What's the worst sickness you could have? Like, I know, well, don't say like tuberculosis. I'm not talking about all that. But I'm talking about like between headache, stomach ache, and cold. If you had to have one of the three, which one would you have? Headache, stomach ache, or cold? The stomach, in my opinion, the stomach ache is the worst one. I don't care what nobody says. You don't know how bad it is till you get a level 100 stomach ache, and then you're running in and out the bathroom. You're laying on the bathroom floor. You get up, walk out, walk right back in, my nigga. You gotta shit again, my nigga. Walk back out, gotta come back again, bro. And you literally are praying to God to make it stop, bro. Like, you're really, the niggas don't understand how bad stomach aches can get. I would never, out of those two, I take a cold and a headache at the same time if it means I never had to have another stomach ache. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, though.
If I'm being honest, I think that general society takes being healthy for granted. I personally think that my immune system is pretty strong and is more trustworthy than the Justice League. I try to stay as sanitary as possible and take appropriate precautions, but sometimes my immune system gets caught lacking, like when Gary caught SpongeBob watching explicit anemone flicks. But when those moments happen, it feels like I'm a prisoner in my own body. All I can do is sit there and hope that this isn't my season finale and I get delivered to the Lord in 3 to 5 business days like an Amazon package. So today, we'll be discussing the adversity and precarious predicaments that come with being sick. Comment down below the worst part about being sick, and like, subscribe if you're new. First, we gotta talk about
worst part about being sick. Y'all ever miss out on something because you were sick? I had COVID December 2021, I think, and it was during Christmas. Like, I had COVID basically during that Christmas period, and there was a lot of events I missed out on because I had COVID. Like, you know what I'm saying? That I feel like that'd be the worst shit. Missing school is a blessing, but unless you like miss all the cool fights and then Drake comes to your school or something like that. But I love that period of time where you miss school because you're sick is actually pretty lovely. You get to watch movies all day, and then I don't know. I feel like we really take for granted, like, when you're missing school, it'd be 12 a.m. You're like, damn, I would be having lunch right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, missing school low-key be like that. It's just when you have to come back and you have to make up all the work, then it'd be shitty. But you know what I'm saying?
about headaches. There's nothing like having your head pounding like a retro boombox. Like, every nerve in my head becomes more sensitive than the average Twitter user. Any bright light that I come in contact with fries my optic nerves like some onion rings. That's why when I'm sick, I try to keep the room darker than the bottom of Aiden Ross's feet. And the smallest movement would set my head off like a stick of dynamite. Like, it legitimately hurts to think when I've got a headache, bro. And it's not just a normal migraine. It deadass feels like somebody used me as a fucking battering ram. It feels like my head is about to fall clean off my shoulders like an orange off a tree or something. And I know y'all know when you've got a headache so bad that you can deadass feel your heartbeat in the back of your noggin, bro. And then you start trying to massage your head, but to no avail. It feels like a nigga used my head as a magic 8-ball, bro. And apparently I also gained the hearing of a fucking German Shepherd because I become more sensitive to sound. Like, the smallest noise causes my head to start buzzing like a bumblebee. Now we gotta talk about having a running nose.
12 a.m. is crazy. Fuck. I meant 12 p.m. 12 p.m. You know when it's 12 p.m. and then you're sick at home and it'll be school. You'll be like, damn, I'll be at lunch right now, or I'll be in fourth period.
Sleep with a clogged nose is literally one
of the worst feelings, bro. You have to like sleep and you have to mouth breathe. Oh my fucking god, it's horrible. But headaches are bad. Headaches are like really, really bad. Like, when you have a headache, bro, you don't feel like doing anything. Like, if I have a headache and I gotta stream, bro, I'm not streaming. I'm not going. Like, if I have a bad headache and I gotta stream, I'm not streaming. I'm not gonna lose you. Like you don't feel like doing shit.
Probably the most annoying part about being sick. I'm in my bed sniffing like a damn cokehead, and then my sneezing.
And then when one nostril is blocked, but one is good, so you're sniffing air through one, but the other one's blocked, and then it just switches, and then the other one becomes blocked. It's just too much shit, bro.
Sounds like fucking machine gun fire, bro. Straight spamming sneeze combos. And afterwards, my nose could give Rudolph a run for his fucking money. I go through more tissues than the incel with internet access. Before I realize I've gone through the entire box of tissues in less time than it takes teachers to put it in F in the grade book. Every time I get sick, my nose starts impersonating Niagara Falls, bro. And then the times when your nose isn't running like Speedy Gonzalez, your nostrils are stuffed like Thanksgiving turkey, bro. We never realize how privileged we are to be able to breathe through both nostrils. But when I'm sick, one of my nostrils are plugged up like a charger port. So then I try to turn my head so.
There was this one time, it was recent too, bro. I think it was like, it had to have been like 8 months ago, bro. It had to have been this year. Sometime at this year. I don't remember when, but there was this one time, chat, I had this, I don't know if I had a sinus infection or what, but my nose was clogged bad. Like it was clogged up like bad. Like when I mean bad, it was bad. So then after like a week of my nose being clogged up, like snot just came out like shit. Like I literally have a photo somewhere, but snot would like come out like it was up from like right here to like down to my kneecaps. Like it just kept coming out, bro. Like you could literally like drag all that shit out, bro. It was bad. Like I've never seen no shit that bad in my life, bro.
The other side, and that does nothing but seal my other nostril off like an air vent. And now I gotta breathe through my mouth like Brainy from Hey Arnold. And then when you're sleeping, the mucus tries to suffocate you in your sleep and your life flashes before your eyes. But by far one of the most relieving experiences that a human organism can experience is that split second when both your nostrils clear up like a sunny day. Only for it to come back when you lay down. And as y'all know, when you can't breathe through your nose, all access to your taste buds are blocked off. So now I can't even enjoy the little bit of food that I'm able to consume. This is like kicking the dead horse. I'm already going through so much agony and discomfort, but now I can't even taste anything. Something else worth mentioning is my lack of appetite. It's like I'm hungry as hell, but too weak to eat. Now we gotta talk about feeling weak. This is really when I start thinking my time on Earth has concluded.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, chat. A lot of the times in the morning, bro, I be feeling weak as shit. I'm not even gonna cap to you. Sometimes in the morning, bro, I be like, damn, like when you feel weak, you don't even want to move, bro. Like you just don't want to get the fuck up, bro. Like it be mostly in the morning. It's not like tiredness. It's not laziness. Like it's different. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I know some people who be going through the same thing. Like I feel weak. Like I feel like actually like fucking weak. Like I feel like somebody could push me over with a teacup and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
My strength level is lower than Chet Holmgren's. It feels like I've been trampled by a fucking car or something, bro. My entire body aches from head to toe, but especially my legs. It feels like I just got done finished squatting 500 pounds. My legs that ass turned to jelly. Like I assume this is how Gumby feels all the time, bro. I can barely get out of bed and go to the bathroom. It literally feels like my body is decaying like some type of beefsteak. I just don't know a better way to describe the feeling other than feeling rotten. And it's even worse because I'm bedridden for pretty much the entire time, bro. And because of this, my spinal cord feels like Bane to hit my ass with a backbreaker. And I know y'all already know about when your body temperature starts fluctuating like James Harden's weight. You try to put your cover on and now you start boiling like a lobster, bro. But then you take it off and now it feels like ice came bombarding me with all types of encouragement.
I be sick like a day and a half max. What I have noticed though, Chad, is I don't get sick as much as I used to. Like I feel like when we're, and I guess it's because the immune system and everything, but I feel like when we're like children and then when we're teens, like our immune system is just building and shit. But like I used to get sick like at least 4 times like a year, maybe 3 times a year. Now I might maybe get sick once, like cold type shit, like really bad something, maybe once a year, maybe.
Find the perfect way to align the blanket on myself, and then no matter how much sleep I get, I'm always tired. It's similar to when you buy a charger from a corner store and the phone shows that it's charging but their battery continues to die. I wish I could get every day that I was ever sick back. It just feels like days being wasted. Now we gotta talk about missing school. Now usually I would be the biggest advocate for missing school, but when it comes at the expense of my health, I have second thoughts. It's already bad enough that I'm fighting for my fucking life at the
shit. I don't be minding, bro. I don't be minded when I miss school, bro. If I'm sick, he spitting. Do I care? I think it depends. I think it depends on what type of time we're doing in school. Like if it's some shit where I want to see my friends or something, or there's a movie we're watching, or it's a fun day in school, then yeah, I'm gonna regret not being in school. But I really don't think I care.
The crib. But when I do eventually come back to class, I've got the largest abundance of work.
Yeah, that'd be the bad thing. I agree, 100%. The workload, bro, is crazy.
To make up. And that's only if my teachers have morals, because these niggas will often just let motherfuckers take the fall for missing school days. I remember back in 2020 when the pandemic had first hit, when niggas were working from the crib like way low, and the only thing teachers cared about was us turning in our work, talking about make sure you submit your essay before midnight, late work will not be accepted. My nigga, I'm trying to survive, fuck all that. And I'm pretty sure we've all gotten sick and missed a day of school, and it turns out that there were 12 fights, Ice Spice performed in the cafeteria, and there was a field trip to Disney World. And I hope I'm not the only one who checks the time on their phone and is like, I'd be in 4th period right now, but I'd rather
everybody does that shit, bro. I swear everybody does that shit, bro.
to be sick at home world. And I hope I'm not the only one who checks the time on their phone and is like, I'd be in 4th period right now. But I'd rather be sick at home than sick at school, because at least when I'm sick at the crib, I can try to recover in peace. But trying to make it through the school day with one of these symptoms is worse than Lil Xan's music. As most of y'all know, school is a fucking breeding ground for germs. So when one person would get sick, it would spread like a rumor. These niggas at school would sneeze in their hands and immediately go open the door and dap up every nigga in existence. And you already know if you go to see the school nurse, she's gonna give you a pat on the back and a fucking ice pack. Like you could literally be 5 minutes away from watching Elvis perform live and they'll just give you a band-aid and an ice pack wrapped in some brown paper.
By the way, school nurses, I feel like we don't hate on school nurses enough. School nurses this sounds crazy. This is going to sound crazy, but school nurses are fucking useless. I swear on everything I like. School nurses are fucking useless, my nigga. I'm not even going to hold you, bro. I'm not even going to capture you, bro. I don't even know where y'all got your nursing degree from, my nigga, but you need that shit revoked. I'm not going to hold you. School nurses will give you, like, a Band-Aid, a Twinkie, an ice pack, and a note back to class, bro. The chances of a school nurse sending you back home is low. Have you ever had to exaggerate to get a school nurse to send you back home like you was feeling a little down, but like the school nurse wouldn't send you back home, so you had to exaggerate just to get the fuck back home? School nurse will never, and I understand they don't want everybody trying to lie so they can get back home and shit like that, but like school nurses really don't be helping, bro, most of the time. I'm not gonna cap you. I mean, I think it probably vary most to school, but school nurses are fucking useless. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. Of course, it's good to have them there because like they're not like useless, but like they just, I don't know, bro. It'd be time where motherfuckers really be down bad and they just like, yo, ice pack, Band-Aid, go back to class. Like, come on.
Towel. Now we gotta talk about vomiting. Now, it was very rare for me to eject the contents of my stomach, but the few times that it's happened,
I don't think nobody likes throwing up, bro. Vomiting is like, tell y'all, that salivating feeling, bro. You know you about to throw up, bro. You rush up, you throw up, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, it's a horrible feeling, bro. And then your whole mouth just tastes like sulfuric acid. It's bad, I ain't gonna lie.
Some of the most traumatic moments of my life. There are a few things in life that get me this anxious. This shit genuinely scares me, bro. I start sweating like I just finished a fucking pacer test or something.
Yeah.
And then my mouth starts salivating enough to fill up a pool. The same thing happens with my eyes and they start watering uncontrollably. And is it me or is the buildup of throwing up worse than the actual action of puking? And I swear, I only felt like this in the middle of the fucking night. So now I'm running a 4 flat to the toilet. This is when I know the worst is yet to come. So now I'm just waiting for the inevitable to commence. I'm trying not to make any
you just stand there just looking down, just waiting. You just stand there waiting. You know that shit coming, but you just literally just looking down, just waiting for that shit to happen. Yo, that should be crazy, bro.
This is when I know the worst is yet to come. So now I'm just waiting for the inevitable to commence. I'm trying not to make any sudden movements to trigger the time bomb that is in my stomach. But after that harrowing incident,
and don't get a scent, bro. Don't like scents are strong as fuck. Have you ever like had some like you smelled something that made you throw up? There was this one time recently, very recently, where I'm just gonna say it. Nigga, I was in Cali, bro. Literally in Cali. We was in a house with everybody. I don't know who took a shit, but somebody took a shit and that shit smelled crazy. I walked in the bathroom, bro. I smelled it and I swear to God on everything I love, I was so close to throwing up. Like it was that bad to where I almost dead ass. And it was the morning. Y'all know how I said I feel a little weak in the morning. Bro, literally, I promise y'all, bro, I was at least 80% sure I was going to throw up. It was that bad. That shit smelled like bounce that ass fucking LA strip clubs and twinkle toes. I ain't going to cap. Have you walked in the bathroom after your parents use it? Me and my mom had separate bathrooms, so no, I haven't actually. But, or if I did, it's been a long time. I ain't going to lie.
it's over. It feels like I can climb fucking Mount Everest with my bare hands or something, bro. I'm feeling full of life and got more vitality than the Energizer Rabbit. I also hated when niggas would throw up at school and the smell contaminates every oxygen cell within an 800-foot radius. And now the custodian has to pour that vomit powder on the ground and shit, bro. Now we gotta talk about coughing. Probably the most painful part about being sick. It's not even a matter of if, it's a matter of when and for how long. Cause
when you cough in your lungs, you can feel that shit in your lung. Mansion vibes? No, it's just my mom has her bathroom and she don't let nobody use that shit. But like, when you cough and you feel that shit in your lungs, that'd be the worst. When you be wheezing, bro. Shout out to my nigga coughing and wheezing. You know what I'm saying? Two of the best poison Pokemon out there. Shout out to my niggas. You know what I'm saying? But like, that should be bad, bro.
Because for me personally, I'll just be sitting in bed trying to ride out this disease, and all of a sudden my lungs want to fucking implode and start throwing haymakers at me. Like, these ain't no bougie ass coughs that the average person does to clear out their throat or something. I'm talking full blown iPad kid level coughs, bro. And now I'm over here wheezing like I just took the world's largest vape or something. My lungs that feel like somebody used a finishing move on me. Not to mention this shit damn near makes me throw up all over again. So now it's just a never ending cycle of infirmity, bro. And plus when I'm out in public, I try not to cough more than like 3 times because niggas are gonna think that I have all types of diseases.
No, in public, bro, niggas be okay. Look. I'm gonna do two sides, right? Look, there be okay. So first of all, there's the niggas in public who just cough. You already see that one nigga in public who just cough, and he just keeps coughing and he won't stop coughing. You just look at and you just side eye. You just like, especially during COVID or 2020, 2021, even 2022, you just be like. Like you, especially during COVID, bro. Coughing in 2020 was like actually killing somebody in real life. Like you kids couldn't do it. And then on the other side of things, y'all ever have to cough, but like what he's just saying, you have to hold that shit in, like you coughing, and then you just try to hold that shit in, so because you're not trying to let everybody else know that you coughing this shit, bro. I'm telling you, it'd be two sides to every story, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'd be like that.
Bro. And plus, when I'm out in public, I try not to cough more than like 3 times because niggas are gonna think that I have all types of diseases. Now we gotta talk about having a sore throat. Pause. Probably the most relatable part of this video. I think it's universally known.
Sore throat is bad. I don't even feel like eating when I have a sore throat. Like, I really don't. Probably out of all these, chat, if I have a sore throat, I'm probably not eating. I'm not gonna lose you. Like, if I have a sore throat or strep throat, sore throat, I'm probably not eating.
That if you wake up with a sore throat, that you better start writing your will, because this is only the beginning. A sore throat is like the bad signal of being sick. It's to prepare you for the torment and bitterness you're gonna have to go through for the next couple days. But every time this happens, I try to drink some water to see if I really have a sore throat or if it's just drier than Katie's hair. But once I find out that my hypothesis is correct, I just sit and wait for the symptoms to kick in.
Yeah, you know what's coming, bro.
It's common knowledge to stay hydrated when you're sick, but that becomes Tom Cruise Mission Impossible with the sore throat, bro. It feels like I got barbed wire around my throat, bro. Not to mention when I try to talk, I sound like fucking Chewbacca. Now,
bro, you already know. That's the thing. He's right, bro. When you have a sore throat, chat, you already know what's coming, bro. Like you just living your regular life, bro. You just pause, by the way, but you just swallow real quick. Pause. Nigga, is that a sore throat? Is that a sore throat? No, that's not what that is. You would go drink some water. Nigga, that's a sore throat. Oh my god, and then you be mad as shit because you already know, bro, it's too late. Like you know what's coming, bro. You know.
We gotta talk about the different tactics and strategies to try to get better. The next segment that I'm about to recount needs no prior introduction. Everybody
ginger ale
and their mama knows that Canada Dry is the holy grail when it comes to being sick. This shit is like an instant healing potion in Minecraft, bro.
Ginger ale actually does work. Ginger ale fixes all illnesses. If you coughing, ginger ale. Stomach ache, fixed immediately by ginger ale. Is there really a science behind that thing? Ginger actually, that's why, because it has ginger in it, like it actually fixes the stomach. But it clean your car, bro. You can fix your headache, fix a cough, fix your stomach ache. Ginger ale is actually one of the few sodas I'll still drink. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll fix anything y'all need. It'll fix. Gatorade 2 and Powerade for the electrolytes and shit. But you know what I'm saying? It just works, bro.
When I was sick, fuck going to the doctors and spending a damn college tuition for a checkup. Pass me a can of Canada Dry or Verner's and I'll be back to business in no time. That fizz would nuke away all the pain in my throat, bro. I don't know what they put in that stuff, but it needs to be studied by Harvard students. And obviously we got the chicken noodle soup and crackers. It didn't matter if it was homemade or from a Campbell's can. That shit was hitting either way. And the only medicine that I taken when I was sick was Tylenol. And that shit tasted like intrusive thoughts, bro. That shit was so nasty. And most of the time it wouldn't even work. I don't know how rappers be downing cough syrup and shit like chug jugs. That's why these niggas be built like they 5 months pregnant. But
yeah, Cardi look crazy in that photo.
Anyway, instead of predominantly using medicine, I had to drink all these different teas, bro. Also, shout out to the game shows for holding it down when I was sick. Every time I was sick, I would turn to an old head and start binge watching these ancient game shows.
That's low-key the best feeling, chat. When you're sick, but you're just binging some shit, like you're just watching some shit. I like vividly remember like watching Monsters University when I had a stomach ache. Monsters University was mid, but I don't know, it always stuck with me for some reason. But those be the best feelings, though. I ain't gonna lie.
And you better not let your parents catch you laughing or showing any signs of recuperation, because at that point, in the eyes of your parents, you've already made a full recovery. Like the moment I crack a smile, they gonna talk about, I thought you were sick. Like, damn, you want me to just throw myself in the grave? Side note, if you ever feel like you're having any of the symptoms listed in this video, do not Google anything. The internet will tell you that you better start picking out your casket and saying goodbye to your loved ones. But I think that's gonna wrap everything up for this video, man. Comment down.
Good video. One thing about Grimey's videos is that it's so relatable where we just end up having so much discussions, bro. Like, I guarantee I made this shit like 25 minutes. I ain't gonna lie. Grimy though, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm touching that. BBG plug, don't touch those. Don't touch those. Don't touch those. I need those. Don't touch those. Don't touch those. IUG. Alright.
Holy bitch back like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Holy bitch said we got all the juices. Hold up, speak to heaven. Eat that by my mama, demon minute. Me body chill,